We have a brand new Chinese TV spot for Avatar: The Way of Water, which was posted on the Hong Kong 20th Century Fox YouTube page that gave us a better look at a scene from Quaritch. And in this video, I just want to talk about some smaller details that you can pick up from those scenes. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. And the source to this video is in the description below. And I also want to thank Don Hawalak for DMing me the link on Instagram. And although most of the stuff in the video we've seen already, like I said, what I want to focus on is the part about Quaritch.
And an old threat becomes a new danger.
We have been brought back in the form of our enemy.
We now see a bit of the scene where Quaritch states that they've been brought back in the form of their enemy, and we can clearly see that he is addressing someone in this video. But I first want to point out the walls behind him. If you look at the patterns of the walls, it kind of matches up from that scene where we see Quaritch watching a video of his human self floating in zero gravity. So I do wonder if that takes place in the same area. But going back to the scene where he's talking about being brought back in the form of his enemies, I do think he is addressing these recomps. You can see all of them are really paying attention to what's happening on the opposite side of the screen. And again, looking at the walls in the background, it also matches that of the image where Quaritch speaks. So I do think these two scenes are connected. We also get a quick shot again of Quaritch holding onto Loak with Took in the background and Spider there on the left. But here you can clearly see that badge on his chest area, the Recom team badge, which we've seen before from the art book. We then get a better look of Quaritch waking up in his Recom body, and the Recom to his right is likely Fike based on that neck tattoo, and the Recom on his left is probably brown. But the image I want to focus on the most is this one here of human Quaritch, because as I mentioned in one of my other videos, the most notable thing that I spotted here is he does not have his scars on his face. Initially I say that this video was probably then recorded before he landed on Pandora, but we do see those link units in the background, and if you look at the bottom left of this entry log, you can actually see a number 073 next to log entry, which gives me the indication that this is probably the 73rd video entry that Quaritch created. And right at the bottom it says Quaritch M, which is Miles Quaritch. But what's most interesting about this is the location. It says HG Link. Now, first thought that came to mind was High Ground Link, and that is probably because I'm currently reading through the High Ground comics. But what I actually think it is likely Hell's Gate Link. This likely happens at Hell's Gate. You may also notice it says security level orange G2. Now this is of course just speculation, but looking at the background behind Quaritch, if you look at the way the railing is shaped, the computer screens in the background, the lights, the link units, and comparing that from a scene to the original movie, everything is exactly the same, thus indicating to me that this does happen at Hell's Gate. So thus my theory is that this is likely at Hell's Gate, and when Quaritch told Jake that he got his scars the first day on Pandora, he probably wasn't telling the truth. But of course that is if HG Link does refer to Hell's Gate and not something else. But what do you think HG refers to? Let me know in the comments below if you think it is Hell's Gate or something else, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.